sussing how you up, going hard in the paint, and that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's CCGS, and today we're going to be hitting up high ladder with this Hogrider Rocket Cycle deck. B-Rad has been using this deck constantly in CCGS, and as you guys might have seen, Tornado plus Tombstone has incredible defensive capabilities. Against a lot of split pushes, especially against 3 Musketeers, I will oftentimes drop a Tombstone in the middle, drawing all my opponent's units to the middle, then I'll use my NATO to pull everything together, and then the Executioner will clean up everything rather easily. Usually with this deck, I really like to try to get some of my Hogrider damage in single elixir. If I can't break through for the rest of the game, I'll opt to Rocket Cycle out my opponent. You can reliably Rocket Cycle your opponent out a lot of times, simply because the defense with this deck is just so solid. This deck has been exceptionally solid at tournament standard. As you guys have seen, B-Rad has finessed people left and right in CCGS NA. So let's go jump straight into some high ladder gameplay, and let's see if we can finesse some people as well. Alright, we got a game against someone, I don't even know how to pronounce this name, so we're not going to say it because it sounds like a swear. Alright, so we're going to be dropping a knight in the back. We don't have a good starting hand. So this is a sad panda moment when you don't have Hogrider to punish a pump in the middle. And then you also really just don't have anything like, you don't have Rocket, the last 2 cards. So I can't punish, can't really do anything. We're just going to chill and see what's up. That Tombstone was a little bit too high, but we're fine. Should have been 1 tile lower. He's going to still go for a poison on that regardless. Alright, man. Drop an Executioner in the back. Can't Rocket that because that would be too negative of a trade. I don't want to do an absurdly negative trade in my first opening play in the game. We're already down too much, you know? We're going to go in for a Hogrider. Hopefully he drops something that we can end up hitting with the Xe. Doesn't really look like it. This man's just making me look like a sad panda right now. Maybe dropping a knight on defense, and hopefully we can just NATO that. Yeah, so he doesn't have Mega Minion in cycle because the Mega Minion is already used. We're going to drop Ice Spirit, and we're going to drop Log on top of the Bandit. Then we're going to drop Tombstone, and we're going to NATO the Golem to our King Tower. We're going to drop our Knight to redirect the Bandit, and that ended up working out fine for us. But this is really a rough situation at the start of the game, guys. I really hope that we can bounce back, but this is looking grim. So, I don't have enough elixir. I didn't have enough elixir to rocket that in time, so we're going to punish instead. Hopefully we can make something happen with this Hogrider. Hogrider is going to go hard in the paint, get so many hits on that tower. Looking good. Definitely going to go for a very high Tombstone to pull everything. However, he's going to go for a Zap, so we're going to go for a preemptive NATO. He didn't go for a Zap, alright. I really thought he was going to go for a Zap. Okay, he zapped the tower. Alright, I really thought he was going to zap the skeletons, but this man decides to zap the tower for reasons just beyond me. I have no explanation for that, guys. That rocket is pretty fire. So we need a rocket log on that tower and then we win the game. So all we have to do right now is defend. We're going to be dropping an Executioner. It's going to be dropping a Night Witch. We're going to make sure that he has to defend that tower, or maybe he's just going to let it go. Then we won't even have to rocket it, honestly. So that's going to be good. I'm going to go drop a Tombstone outside of the range of the poison. We're going to be dropping an Ice Spirit. We're going to be dropping a Knight as well to clump everything up. And that Tombstone, notice that Tombstone placement. It still ended up pulling the Bandit. We're going to be dropping an Executioner again. We're going to be dropping a Tombstone again. Oh, guys, this was a pretty glorious defense, if I do say so myself. We ended up having Rocket last card and Hogrider last card. Both of our punishing cards when he pumped up, and we still ended up taking the victory. So this feels really good, man. I'm happy to take this dub. Alright guys, we had a game against Fletch from the 50th is kicked. I wonder what this man is going to be running. He's going to be saucing out a WoW. We're going to be saucing out a thumbs up as well. We're going to drop an Ice Spirit at the bridge. He's got a Bar Putt. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I hope it's not Graveyard. I don't really know what this is. It's kind of weird. It's very interesting to say the least. We're going to be able to pick push opposite lane of that Bar Putt. We're going to be able to make something happen. I knew I should have went in for the pre-log, but we didn't know exactly what he was running, so it would have been too risky. He's got a Harry Potter as well, so this man is just, he's crazy. He's a wild one, to say the least. I don't understand. Bruh. Alright, we're going to be dropping a Knight. We don't really care too much. That Hogrider is not going to get a hit. He's still got that Bar Putt rocking, so we're going to go in for another pre-log. Nah, I guess he didn't have it in cycle. Yeah, we definitely outcycled him. That log was wasted. Should have just let that Hogrider do its thing. Slight misplay there. I would assume he's got like Graveyard Freeze. I don't know. Like, he's got Hogrider. I don't understand. Like, if you have Bar Putt and you're not running Graveyard Freeze, you're just a wild one. I mean, it's already a pretty bad deck because it loses to 3 Musketeers. You lose to anything with Pump because the Freeze really cannot punish Pump effectively at all. We're going to go Executioner, same lane as that. So that's going to be interesting to see what he's able to do to that. I don't know if he has anything for the Exy besides the Harry Potter. Harry Potter does not do so well against the Executioner. Does decently. And we're going to be logging all that right quick. Oh, dominance is being asserted all over you, Senpai. I'm going to be dropping the Hogrider right now. Hopefully that Hogrider can bypass the Barbarian. It doesn't really look like it. It looked like it was a really... It's got to freeze. Alright, so I was partially right. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. This guy is just a true innovator. I'm going to be dropping a Hogrider. I'm going to be dropping a Knight. Not going to be dropping a Hogrider just yet. We're going to be rocketing that. Hopefully we can hit some of the Goblin Gang. We're going to start rocket cycling them out. I should have started that a little bit earlier. Going to be logging everything back. Guess we're going to have to NATO. Oh no, my Executioner finessed myself. It's all good though. We can just drop a Knight and we're going to be fine. There's no way that he can actually end up breaking us through. We're going to be dropping a Tombstone. We're going to be dropping a log on defense. Maybe I should have just waited for the Tombstone to do its thing. Ice Spirit and then our own Tombstone again. He's getting really feisty with me right now. I'm just going to rocket him and ignore those barbs. Actually, we can't ignore those barbs. He's just going to give us log value. Okay. We take that. You kind sir. And we're going to win the game off of that. I hope. Maybe. Oh my gosh. It's getting close. It's getting real close. Oh my god. 8 HP left and we barely clutched the game. Despite the 50th only being kicked from his clan, I'm pretty sure Fletch is kicking himself after that game. Alright guys, we got a game against Joke from Nova, Germany. We're going to be saucing out the good luck right quick. We're going to be dropping our Ice Spirit at the bridge as soon as we hit 10 Elixir. And he's from Nova, Germany. Alright, so we're going to be dropping the Knight in the back as well. He's got Archers. Looking like a graveyard deck maybe? Not 100% on this yet. So he's got Rocket too. Alright, I don't know what this is. This is weird. We're going to be dropping a Tombstone though. We're not going to be messing around with this too much. Should drop the Tombstone up a little bit higher, but it's fine. We drop our Executioner since he's already used his Rocket. We're not too scared about that. He's got Bats. He's got Archers. He's got Mortar. Oh, he's one of them. Alright, so we're going to be dropping the Hogrider off to the side. Hopefully we can bypass the Mortar. It doesn't look like it. And maybe the Executioner can put in some value, but he's still got a Knight. So this is it's looking grim. Hopefully he doesn't have a skill hoard right now. That's the last thing that we want in our lives. Ice Spirit took a fat minute to drop, but we're still out here right now. We could rocket that Archer. So we kind of want some damage right now. Those 3 Elixir, that 3 Elixir Archers are just completely wasted. That one Archer on the left-hand side isn't going to do anything for him, so I don't really see the premise of doing that. We drop an Ice Spirit with our Hogrider. Trying to give it a little bit more time. Hopefully less hits. Yeah, less mortar hits right there. Our Knight should fight his. Our Knight being a true Sir will always be the victor. And it's going to go proceed to his side of the map. Alright. So that Knight is going to be putting in some work. Hopefully it spanks the tower. We don't know if it's going to. Does not end up spanking the tower. We're going to be dropping an Xe. Going to be using NATO to pull the Archers near that. Oh, the glitch! Get wrecked, sir. That's what you get for playing Mortar. Feels bad, man. So we're going to be going in for a Hogrider right quick. I don't think he has anything else besides Ice Spirit, so whatever. Wow, he ate that damage like a snack, and then we're going to go in for a Rocket. Because we're going to be able to hit that Knight and the tower. Gonna be using the Xe, then using our own Knight. Why not tornado all that together and then make a pretty nice counter push? Feels good, man. He might rocket this. He might have to. We'll see. He's gonna drop another mortar. Alright, sick, man. Notice how I keep dropping my executioner up higher because I don't want to mess around with his rockets. Really not about that life, guys. I kind of want to rocket him out, though. That's our master plan. I think we got it in the bag. Sorry, saucing out the game. I don't know, though. I don't think it's good game just yet. Might be, though. I don't know how much to... Truth be told, I do not know how much a rocket does. Feels bad. Alright, so we end up taking the tower. That was a little bit anticlimactic. I did not know if the rocket was going to take it or not, but let's move on to the next game, guys. So if you guys were wondering, just like I was, Max Rocket does 717 damage to Crown Tower. That's insane. Alright, guys, we got a game against Gino from Com Magnet. He's saucing out the WoW. We're going to reciprocate with our own WoW. He's going to keep up with you, man. That's how we do what we do. We're going to be dropping a tombstone. I should have waited in case he pumped up or not, but whatever, we're chilling. Ended up working out in the end, but it was not really the best decision for sure. Honestly, we can just NATO that. I was thinking way too long about that, though. Bats were not going to do anything. Could rocket that, but we don't really know what he's running, right? Okay, we're going to rocket that, though. Mortar plus Knight combination is well worth it. That's 7 for 6. Definitely a good trade in my book. And we're also shutting down his win condition. Knight in the back could be pretty bad. He could rocket this. If I was him, I would rocket it. We don't know if he's running rocket, though. He might just be running the zap variation, which is probably what he's running. He's got minion horde as well. Means we're going to go in for a Hogrider and see if we can get anything to happen because he doesn't have a spell. Oh, I missed a minion. Not like this, man. Not like this. It's all good, though, because I hit Ice Spirits. Ice Spirits for days. You always have to get the right angle on that. If only we could log the bats. Rip the dream, but at least he doesn't actually have a miner in cycle, so it's not going to do too much. Yeah, it only gets one hit still. Alright, so we're just going to be dropping the tombstone in the back, see what's up. We're going to go log that. I don't know why he would split it in the lane of the 2. We're definitely going to rocket that Knight because he did a defensive mortar right there. Free damage for us. Went in for a pre-log. I don't know what he's trying to hit with that log. Maybe he's just trying to cycle or something. Drop an Xe. We're going to be poised to drop an Ice Spirit as well when we think that he's going to drop a minion horde or a skill horde. Drop a Hogrider. Try not to drop it in the bridge because we know that it would just clump everything up. Not something that's beneficial for us. So it looks like his only like direct damage is minor plus yeah, it's just minor. We're going to go in for another Hogrider push. We're going to go in for our log because those goblins are definitely going to be very annoying. Getting the Hogrider on the tower. We're going to go in for a rocket as well. We need one more Hogrider hit. Give it to Daddy. Hey, so now we just need to go in for one log plus rocket and we got the game in the bag. We're not going to be too worried about that miner. And then we got the game in the... We definitely got this game. All we have to do is make sure that the skill horde doesn't wreck us. Going for a rocket. Going for a log. Sauce out the good game. GG, Gino. GG, man. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, guys. We got a game against D-Roy's from Star Alliance. We're going to wait and see what he does. We're not going to be cycling the Knight because we really want to see if he's going to be pumping up at the start. Because if we cycle the Knight and then he pumps up, then we just cycle the card for no reason. And we're going to have to rocket him anyways. So it would basically be cycling a knight essentially at like 5 elixir, not something that I really want to be doing. I'm going to cycle a knight opposite lane of his apparently. We wanted to go same lane, but I fat fingered that. And we're going to be dropping a tombstone now to counteract his knight. It's not the worst of things. He's probably going to go for a Hogrider push. I'm not too scared. Or he can go drop a princess. In that case, we're going to go rocket it for sure. We're going to go tornado his goblin barrel. We're going to activate the king tower immediately. And we're in a very good situation to start off the game. We're going to drop an ice spirit. Ice spirit will end up counteracting that goblin gang. And I'm liking our situation right now. Activating the king tower at the start of the game against Logbait always gives you a very nice start. Also being able to rocket one of their initial units, value, not a positive elixir trade. It's a negative elixir trade, but it was still some decent value. Always sets you off for a good start and a good rhythm for the rest of the game. That princess is going to be in a very susceptible site to my log, so I don't know why he would drop it same lane. We're not going to actually end up doing that this time. Oh, he finessed me! Wow, okay. I can't believe I messed that up, but I think we're still very much in this game. We're going to be dropping an Ice Spirit Hogrider, and we're going to try to make something happen. He's got a Tesla. That's pretty obnoxious. The Tesla variation is much harder to play against. I can't believe I ended up missing a log. That doesn't happen very often. Going to be using a NATO to deny all damage from that Goblin Barrel. Notice how he did not get a single hit there. Still doing that pretty well. The issue right now is he can start rocket cycling us pretty early, and we're not going to be able to do too much about that. Gonna go drop an Executioner. Gonna go drop a Knight. Maybe going for a Hogrider. I don't know if that's worth it or not. We're gonna try to win the battle at the bridge first, and then determine that. Alright, we're gonna go in for a Hogrider. We're gonna go in for a log to counteract that, because he's definitely gonna drop a Tesla. We're gonna go in for a rocket as well. So now we're ahead a little bit in the rocket cycle. Hopefully he goes in. No, he's not going in for a goblin. Okay, yeah, he is. Oh, it still got damage. I didn't do it in the right spot. Rip me. Rip the dream, boys. We're going to go in for another rocket because he keeps doing that Tesla placement, which is pretty whack. We're going to go in for another pre-log because we know that he's going to have to drop something else. Ends up dropping a... he didn't end up dropping what he needed to. We can still win this game because he dropped that whack Tesla. And we're going to drop everything into that. We can still win this game, guys. All we got to do is sauce out a rocket, and we got the game in the bag. So that was a roller coaster of a game, quite an adventure, but we ended up on top at the end. Definitely made a huge misplay with that initial log, but I'm happy to bounce back from that. And that's actually where I'm going to end today's video. This deck is so OP on defense. Let me know down below in the comment section how this deck ends up working for you. As always, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out.